Yo, what's up everyone? How's it going? It's Matt here. So today we're going to talk about the Star Fist. So you guessed it, yes, the Star Fist. I know a lot of people are going to say no, the Star Fist sucks, but hear me out. Okay, hear me out. The reason why I like the Star Fist, and we'll get more into it, is because it's a good weapon for all around bosses. All the bosses combined, you know, it's just a good one. Some bosses are immune to blood loss, so whenever the blood loss doesn't really work on this, then you got the heavy physical damage for them, and it's quick and it's fast. So I'll show it to you. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So we're going to talk about gear now. So with gear, what we got going on here is we got Starfist, of course, right? So what I do is I switch between the heavy and the occult is what I've been using. The occult will give you a little bit more blood loss damage. But the heavy gives you more physical damage. So some bosses need more physical damage and some bosses need more blood loss damage. So that's what I've been switching back and forth to, the occult and the heavy. I mean, it's an easy swap, but I've been using Craigblade. So I've been using Craigblade for that thing because I like because it gives you more attack power. All right, so gear-wise doesn't matter. I use heavy gear. I thought this looked pretty funny, so this is why I wore this one. No particular reason. Really, gear doesn't really mean much. I'm not over here trying to min-max everything, so gear doesn't mean it's not that big of a deal. Now, talismans. So talismans, I use the Axe Talisman. For more charged attacks, you use nothing but charged attacks is what I use for this build. So it raises attack power with successive attacks. That's where we're using those attacks. So enhanced critical hits. So we got it. Yep. And then Millicent's Prothesis. Boost dexterity, raise attack power with successive attacks. Successive attacks, charged attacks, that's what you're using the whole entire time. We're trying to get them down quick. That's what we're doing. Now we're gonna go over here to our character stats. So I'm at level 214. Yeah, kind of a high level, I guess. I should have just cut it at 200 to do all my builds and all my fights and stuff like that, but I didn't. But oh well. Anyways, though, Vigor is at 65. So 65 is like max for Vigor. It's like actually, I think it's 60, I think is max for Vigor. And basically after that, it doesn't really get much. So you don't get much from it at all. So you need endurance for the heavy armor. If you want to wear a lot of heavy armor, you need a lot of endurance. That's only if you want to wear heavy armor, which I suggest. But strength, 80 strength. You want your strength up really high for the physical attacks. And then I have a little bit of dexterity just because, you know, I mean, you know, dexterity. I'm kind of confused about the whole entire thing, but I think dexterity you need a little bit for not like the blood loss, but like the damage it does or something like that. I'm not sure, but arcane affects the blood loss, the amount of blood loss it does too. So arcane, you need that up. Faith, you don't need faith. You don't need intelligence. You don't need mind. Because you're not really using a lot of those FP. And you want your flask. You want your flask. I got spiked and thorny. is what I got, so I could boost my charged attack power and boost my successive attack power. This shit does crazy damage. So that's kind of what you want, is a lot of damage up front. You want to knock them down, and if you hold your charge down and hit them, then you'll knock them down with 3 hits. You do 3 charged attacks. So that's how much damage it does, and knocks them down pretty quick. So yeah, there you have it. There's the gear, and hope you guys enjoy.
Lord of Frenzied Flame. I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours.